In this video I have finally managed to molest all the gaskets. This event begins with dismantling all the auxiliary shit from this poorly cast piece of aluminium. It is important to be as gentle as possible. I was inundated by the comments, 2 in total, suggesting to open a second channel, so I have done just that. I won't be trying to make it grow just like I did with my brain. It will contain deleted videos to avoid being hit with the totalitarian YouTube hammer, as well as some random garbage. As if my main channel wasn't some random garbage. It could also serve as an emergency communication link in case my main channel gets blocked. In any case, I hope you're happy now. If you have your own ideas on what to upload to the second channel, feel free to write about them. A fucking book. After dismantling all the junk, I can now remove the intake manifold, opening a portal to hell and the universe's dumpster, with oily carbon deposits, sand, water and pine needles, which in the end got into the inlets. I say fuck them, they'll just burn anyway. Apparently, one of the inlets is very much clogged. Well, what you gonna do? There have to be other inlets in this engine, still not clogged. There might be. After replacing the gaskets, which were the reason why the oil was contaminated with the mixture of fuel, water and heroin, I can now install the intake manifold and the rest of the junk. My next victim is the carburetor. The gaskets differ slightly from each other. So to fix this I have to amputate the unneeded piece. Or my gnarled hands. Well, at least these are identical. Now it's time to assemble this carburetor that's smirking in self-defectiveness, and replace the last gasket. The drained liquid looks more like some racially challenged urine than oil. Luckily I do have actual oil this time. Thanks to Sergey for it. Damn, the additive fell out. After all those actions, this ill man's has even managed to start destroying my plans to avoid filming this shit. Apparently the choke is finally gone, judging by the fact that the engine now responds to adjustments. But the distributor is still set to the latest possible ignition. It works relatively stable and can even rev higher than 2000 RPM. Weird. Even the alternator works a little bit. The water hasn't gone anywhere in the past 2 days. I still haven't solved the fuel tank issue. The old one has rusted away. Right now the engine is fueled from a 2-liter beer bottle. This wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't going through it faster than my neighbor does. The fuel tank capacity is 2 times smaller than the engine size. Top heck. As usual, I couldn't finish anything in time for the shooting. In addition, the fuel pump has fucked off. At least I think so. When the engine is idling, the fuel levels in the float chamber are decent. But as soon as I push the pedal to the floor, the float chambers get drained dry. Some brakes wouldn't hurt too. It's somewhat tiring to brake like this. The racially challenged urine is drained. Now it's time to pour oil that's newly obtained. Thanks again to Sergey for his generous gift. The V8 is all set, but it's still just as shit. If this video gets 4 likes, I will make part 3.